Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Rani Cynthia Marsito. You can call me Rani. My ID number is T20196049, and I'm from CBI 1. Okay guys, now I would like to explain about the first is definition of complex sentence, and the second is the examples of definition of complex sentence. And the third is definition of compound sentence, and also the fourth is the example of it. Okay, let's move to the definition of complex sentence. So actually, what is the definition of complex sentence? Okay, let me know you that a complex sentence is a sentence that contains an independent clause and one or more independent clauses. An independent clause can stand alone as a sentence, but a dependent clause, even though it has a subject and a verb, cannot stand alone. Okay, remember ya. And for the a complex sentence can either start with the independent clause or the subordinate clause. If the subordinate clause comes first, you must add a comma, and this is not needed if the independent clause comes first. Okay, and an independent clause contains a subject and a verb. It can stand alone as a complete thought. Like, for the example is a football match was cancelled. A subordinate clause cannot stand alone. It needs to be linked to independent clause to make sense. Because it was raining. Put the two together and then we have a complex sentence. It's easy, right? Often the sentence will make sense whether the independent clause or subordinate clause is put first. So, the example is like this. Because it was raining, comma, the football match was cancelled. And the second is the football match was cancelled because it was raining without comma. Why? Because or the subordinate clause is in the middle, is in the middle, right? So we don't need to put the comma. But if the because or subordinate clause come first, we have to add the comma, like because it was raining, comma, the football match was cancelled. Okay, next for the example is because it was raining, comma, the football match was cancelled. Okay, and because it was raining is a dependent clause. It cannot stand alone. It should followed by the next sentence, like independent clause. Yeah, sentence-nya, I mean the sentence is independent clause, like this. The football match was cancelled. Okay, and the second is I want to spend my holiday in Bali because Bali is so beautiful. The sentence that bold is the independent sentence, like I want to spend my holiday in Bali. For the sentence because Bali is so beautiful, it's dependent clause. Okay, and without comma, remember. And the third is my sister was sleeping when I came, and my sister was sleeping is independent sentence, but when I came is dependent clause. Okay, next, in the fourth example is although it is raining, comma, he goes outside to do some exercise. Although it's raining is dependent clause, And although it's subordinate clause, right? If subordinate clause come first, don't forget we have to put the the comma, and then after that followed by independent clause. Like he goes outside to do some exercise, and he goes outside to do exercise is is independent sentence that can alone stand alone, I mean. And then the last examples is when I was taking a bath, he tagged me. When I was taking a bath is dependent clause, cannot stand alone, right? And when when the subordinate clause come first, we have to put the comma and then followed by independent clause. Like he texted me, and he texted me is independent sentence. Okay, next. Okay, the definition of compound sentence is a compound sentence has two independent clauses. Each of these clauses is equally important. They are joined by a coordinating conjunction that does not change the rank of either clauses. For the example is, he sang and she danced. He is subject, sang is verb, and he is coordinating conjunction. She is subject, dance is verb. Okay, next. We are move in the examples of the compound sentence. Okay. For the example is, he sang and she danced. So that is two independence, which followed by the coordinating conjunction and. So he sang and she danced. Both of them are independent clauses. Okay. Next, everyone was busy, so I went to the movie alone. Everyone was busy. It is the independent clause, and I went to the movie alone. It is the independent too, and they put together. They are put together by followed by so, the coordinating conjunction so. And the third is, should we start class tomorrow or wait for everyone to get here? And the fourth is, we have never been to Asia, nor have we visited Africa. Okay, it's same. And he didn't. And for the last is, he didn't want to go to the dentist, yet he went anyway. Okay, and all of them are the examples of compound sentence. It's really easy, right? So you just need to put the independent clauses, and then after that followed by coordinating conjunction like and, so, and the nor, etc., or because it can as well, and then followed with independent clause again. Like that. It's really simple. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. I'm sorry if you found many mistakes in my explanation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you. The word of because